details, the stories people share. Favorite qualities you remember, the tiniest bits of personality captured in many memories. I know nothing can ease your pain right now, but I want you to know that you are truly one of the best mothers I have ever known. I know without a doubt that Quan knew he was loved every single day. I am thinking of you and your family constantly. Please let me know if you need anything at all. All my love, Melissa. I just want to thank some people, it's just too many to read. So thank you, Mama Michelle Brooks and family. Thank you, the past department in Centerra Lee. Thank you, Centerra Food Service Department. Another thank you for Centerra Lee. Another one from Centerra Lee. Thank you, Ms. Dora and family, Jamil Bond. Thank you, everyone, for the flower arrangements. From Jamil, from Z from Maryland, from George, Annette, and Keisha. The flower arrangements were formed with love and peace. Rest in love and peace. The VA Power Peace. To the family, Laquan Hollis and Uncle Tom. Thank you to the Briggs Home Health Agency. Thank you, Sierra Ames, and thank you, Natasha. May the Lord continue to bless you and keep you for all your acts of kindness. I got a couple of text messages to read too. Hey, Big Cuz, it's Little John. I saw the Facebook video from the crew riding for Quan. I don't know the words to say to you, Sherry, but that I am so sorry things going on in the world are just undescribable. And I keep asking why? Why would something like this just happen? I cannot imagine your hurt. When you lived out Greenbrier was the last time I saw Quan, and I remember how busy and on the go he was then. I can only imagine his drive now. You must have put a battery in his back as a young kid. But what surprised me when I ran into him a couple of times was how kind he was. Like he really had a joyful glow, smiled with his eyes. His laugh was that big giggle laugh that kind of makes you laugh. And I just know he was a joy to be around as a parent. When I just saw you smile and talk in that video, it just reminded me of that strength you have. I've honestly been afraid to see you last week because I know the pain is so deep right now, and I know how close you are. This is from Randy. I definitely want to thank you for always being so sweet and welcoming to me and my family. As you know, Chee was like a brother to me, and also one of my only real friends, even though we have an age difference. It greatly hurts my spirit in many ways that my dude is gone so soon. But I know God has his own plans for him. So I'll leave it at that. Just know I am here for you and Zuri in any way you need. Sending you much love, peace, and a calming hand for your mind, body, and soul. Last one is, hey babe, I just read your baby's obituary. And my God, it was absolutely beautiful. Lord, I know your heart is broken because I am hurting, and I don't even believe I had the pleasure of meeting you. I am going to send you something soon. Send me your address, please. His strength, perfect. His strength is made perfect. It's the song that was playing, and as I listened to the song, his strength is perfect, even when you feel you can't go on. Yet you're still standing, and although the days, years, and nights will be hard, you will forever remain standing with all of us behind you to help you through until God calls us all home. I can't make the service, but I am still praying for you and your family. Love you, Sharon. BCB. Bye.
It wouldn't be Chee's service if I didn't have to do something like this in the middle of it. And the owner of a gray Kia, Chee. Now we're going to have some reflections from some family members, and they're going to come up in this order. Lena Dunman, followed by Khalil Jordan, followed by Jibril Hamid, followed by Keith Manuel, followed by Chris Coleman, and last but not least, Papa Joe Finn.
Was a man of many lives. He was a dancer. During his jerky days, wearing bright pink pants, making dance videos. He played many sports, but football was his passion. He became a rapper and entrepreneur in his later life, which we will continue for him. He was a hustler. When I say that, I mean, he would find a way to get paid for anything he did. He made a business out of everything. But his favorite thing to me was a dad. He set the standard for young Black fathers around him. He had many nicknames: Sub-Zero, Hot Boy, Clout God Chee, Quan Chee, to then just Chee or Chee Chee. But his favorite names to be called were Dada by his son, Fathead by his sisters, and my big baby and son by his mom. To know him was to love him. He's the most giving person I've ever known. Every holiday he came through with unwrapped gifts. And with the kids, he would buy them things that were loud and messy, and I would just fuss at him and tell him it's staying at your house, and that's where they're gonna play with it. Stuff he knew I wasn't letting him play with. He would even give things out to the children in the neighborhood for free just because he wanted to see everyone happy and doing well. He always made sure his loved ones were good. I could call him at any time. He probably don't answer right away, but he'll call back. He had the biggest, most caring heart. Our moms became best friends when we were 5. And I never knew I would gain a brother. So when I would spend every holiday with him, every special event, with any important moment in life, we shared it together. Children were born, and we planned to raise them together. We were supposed to attend graduations and the birth of grandchildren someday. We had so many more memories to make and moments to share, and I'm saddened that it was taken from us. But the things you have survived, that was supposed to take you out, take you away, didn't take you. You left doing something you loved. I'm relieved to spread the word that you weren't a victim of violence or police brutality. You left us with a vision to continue and a legacy to leave Missouri. We will forever pursue your legacy, and we will forever keep you alive through Syrian justice. I love you forever. Long live Chee.
Long live Chee.
Justice for L.
Some of y'all may know me as Quan Chee's best friend. Always been a good guy. And at night, I called him for one-on-one man talk. But I might not be doing right. I listen to him, I might not listen to him. But he never stopped trying. Always led me in a good direction. He loved his son. He loved my nephew, my family. Just like I said, it took me in, like they know me from the campaign. Like 12 years now, always been the same guy. No matter what we went through, we had fights together, everything. We put you over here, that's my brother, that never changed. And I never forget him. I always love him, tell back to her home. All we do is that's my twin, people see this, that's our brothers. Boy, I think more, it's our brothers, but that's the only dude I had close to me. This long, it never cost me. You know what I mean? But I said, I was glad I never did it before, I never put anybody through it. But I'm happy I can do this, to be here. The shirt, it's Tori, the other sister, and the rest of the family. This is no one always called away. Anytime, I don't care what it's doing, I don't care if I'm hours away, I'm coming back and give you a call. I'm always here for you, I got you my layup, yeah. Anytime you need me, call me.
I'm Quan Chee's uncle, and I wanted to ask everyone one question here today, and you can just say it all at one time. Was Quan Chee loved?
Yes.
Let me ask you again. Was Quan Chee loved?
Yes.
Okay, that was better. One more time. Was Quan Chee loved?
Yes.
Yes, he was. I had spoke to Quan the other day, a couple of weeks ago, and I told him I was going to the gym. And he paused, and he said, yeah, you got old man muscles. You'll be all right. That was Quan, right? That was Quan. And in the creation, we ask ourselves why. It's hot today. Why is the sun a certain distance from the earth? Why do bad things happen to good people? We ask ourselves that, right? And I thought about that, and why it's because of God. Okay, we don't understand it, but I wanted to tell God if Quan was a great person, right? He was a good individual, and I know of at least 5 or 10 people that if God needed to take someone, I could have pointed them out. I could have said that. I'm telling you, right? Don't do it. Okay. I'm just saying.
Okay.
All right. I just want to keep it, really real.
Yeah.
What God's reason and purpose is, we know that. Someone said.
That's on Bishop Brown.
Yeah. That love is the only thing that you can give, and it doesn't nothing, it grows. The more you give, the more it grows. It's the one thing in creation that's like that. The more you give it, even if the person doesn't deserve it, it still grows. Amen?
Amen.
Okay.
Amen.
All right. So you had my brother Elton, Sherry, that came together. And their union produced a loving child. Right? Right?
Yeah.
Through their union produced a loving child. And if it wasn't for that, if he wasn't here, we wouldn't have been able to share that love. When I saw the riders earlier today, that was just love. To say, we're gonna be here. When I saw all of the people out, I've never seen half of you, but I knew it was love. Okay? So, my last thing was Quan Chee loved?
Yes.
Was Quan Chee loved?
Yes.
Yes, he was. Amen. Thank you.
Amen.
And one more thing, I gotta tell you, one more thing. My sister Katrina is his aunt, but it's because she raised his dad, right? Our parents died in 1977, okay? This is the first time my brother has ever had to sit on the first row. He's always sitting in the back. Never wants to sit in the front. But this is something he has to do because it's his son that he lost. It's Sherry, it's her son that they lost. It's their brother that they lost. It's your cousin, your friend that you lost. And it was many a night that my sister and Sherry sat together and made this. When your wife read that the obituary was beautiful, it was a lot of tears and sleepless nights producing and making this, all right? So thank you all. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Jotted down a few things to say, and maybe share a little something for the smile on the sister face too. On behalf of my family, I definitely want to thank all of you for the massive amount of thank yous, prayers, and support that you've given, and encouragement, especially my sister Sherry during this time. Knowing that if you're here, you're also grieving with us. I was on the phone with a good friend of mine this morning, preparing for his sermon today, and he told me coincidentally that the title of his sermon today was Trust God Even When It Hurts. And I will miss my nephew. My heart certainly saddened by the time that we've missed over this past year, and the many things that I have not had an opportunity to share with him. It's a reminder to me, and hopefully to all of you, that no one is promised tomorrow. You never know. And that there's value in living each day like it's your last.
Yeah.
Speaking of living each day like it could be your last, we can all feel good knowing that Quan lived every day like it was his last. He got everything he could out of every day and then some. He lived life to the fullest, more than 26 years, and some people are doing 62. But we still said it was too young, too soon. We will all miss Quan. We will miss his smile. We will miss the way that he all made us feel special. The smiles that he put on our face. I'll miss the text messages that he sent me, and I guess I'm not the only uncle that he called old man. Come on. I started to take that personal at a certain point. When he was little, I was cool, looking up to me, and then at some point I became old man. So I guess it wasn't just me. I want to just read a couple of text messages from Quan that when I talk about putting a smile on people's face, he did that for me every time I saw him. When I wasn't around him, he had a way. This was my birthday in 2020. I get this text message that says, "Happy birthday, Fly Guy. Hope all is well and everything is going as planned for you. Love you." And a gorilla emoji and a black heart emoji. Nephew Quan. And I just responded, "Thanks, Quan, love you too." And then earlier this year, this is another one, just put a smile on my face. And it showed a little bit of maturity because I always found myself telling him to be safe. I remember he got this Dodge Charger with him in it years ago. I went to my sister, "Why do you get him a Dodge Charger with a him in it?" Happy birthday, OG. Love you. And be safe out here. I don't even know what this sign is. I'm getting old, I guess. And he signed off, "Keep being great." And I just responded, this is the last text I sent to him. "Thank you, nephew. Thanks, nephew. Love you too, you also." So for him to tell me to be safe out here, he was growing up, he was mature. I will miss seeing him be an awesome son, stepson, grandson, brother, father, nephew, cousin, friend, significant other, fellow rider. I know you will too. I pray for the strength that we all need to get through this, and comfort, and the many journeys that we've all shared with you. Thank you all. Rest in peace. Quan.
How y'all doing? I don't know how I can follow all that and everything. But share, help, family, friends. There's no amount of words that I'm gonna be able to say to take away y'all pain. But just know that each day is gonna get a little bit better. But also know this, Quan is never gonna be forgotten. Never. Now, I got a little story to tell y'all about Quan. I call it, y'all some of his nicknames and everything and all that. I just call him Quan. He just be laughing and going on and everything, just to happen. But anyway, me and his father shares a love of football. Specifically, Alabama Crimson Tide and the Georgia Bulldogs. So anyway, Quan came down for Thanksgiving one year and everything. So we played football at the time, linebacker, I believe. But anyway, we were talking football and everything. The wife come out, start getting him
tired memorabilia, hats and all this stuff right here. His daddy looked at him like, yeah, that mess. So anyway, when they got back, found out his dad had bought him a whole lot of Bulldog stuff. Yeah. So I ain't got to talk long for one thing, because my brother-in-law kind of long-winded, so I cut mine short. But anyway, when he got back, we kind of asked him, which one did you pick? You got to pick one. Yeah, my son ain't gonna never be no Prince of Tide. So anyway, I'm gonna tell you what Quan did. When he was with his daddy, he was a bulldog. Whenever we talk to him and everything, roll tide. I wasn't gonna have to play on that. I didn't get to spend enough time with him like I wanted to and everything. But every time I talk to him or saw him, it'll be just like we talked or saw each other yesterday and everything. I remember his love cars before the cars and the rapping and the bikes. He used to love football. But I think his passion for bikes and everything passed everything. And what you guys did today on the bikes, I mean, it blew me away. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. You talking about your brother-in-law long-winded.
I want to start by thanking everybody for being here for my oldest grandson. 26 chapters he gave to us. And I also want to thank the writers for the outpouring of love. Really appreciate it. Snoop Dogg. Immense love you guys showed. I really appreciate it. And I'm sort of taken for words because I thought I was the only one that he called OG. I guess it's like the Bulldogs and Tigers. Depends on who's in his midst at the time. Chapter 36 through 62, total of 26 chapters. And it's between those chapters that I draw inspiration to describe the intrinsic love that Chee embodied for his family and loved ones. We've heard a lot about the love that he's had for people that was in his midst. I was fortunate, I really was. I was fortunate and privileged to observe the manner in which Chee immersed himself every day in the everyday lives of his family and friends, especially his unyielding love for his mother. And the reflection revealed intrinsic love and admiration. I was fortunate and privileged to observe the way that Chee was openly and publicly, over the course of his lifetime, build a lasting relation with his sisters, Tori and Aja. And the reflection revealed intrinsic love and admiration. I was fortunate and privileged to observe the manner in which Chee put aside everything to embrace the extremely early arrival of his son Zuri. And the reflection revealed intrinsic love. I was fortunate and privileged to observe the manner in which Chee exuded